pseudo gun ban that they're trying to push here with the NICS background check, the National Instant Criminal Background Checking System.
No one's trying to do any gun control or anything. You've got to check people. You can't be giving guns to people with criminal records. Makes sense.
Number one, I'm against the whole background check thing altogether and registries and all of that. And as far as you can't be giving guns to criminals with bad backgrounds, well, if you felt that they were a criminal to the extent that they are still posing a danger to society, how about you just don't release them from prison until you feel they're not a danger to society anymore? And
You
then,
know, oh, okay, go ahead.
and then, when you know, when I go to pick up my babies from the local gun shop, I'm there. I fill out the form. I do it perfectly every time. I even include my social so that there's no chance of any mistakes being made or wrong identity being selected. And I'm there. I'm waiting. In the past, it used to be like 5 minutes, right? And you pay $5 for each privilege to have your background checked. And I'm waiting, and I'm waiting, hours and hours and hours and hours and hours, and then the store closes, and I have to come back, and then I come back, and it's still not ready, and then I come back the next day, and it's finally ready, and I can take it off, and it's like, why? Why are you making me wait this long? You you're making millions of dollars probably by the week because that's how many guns are being sold, and they're charging you $5 a pop, and you can only afford to hire one dude to manually check backgrounds every hour. One background check per hour. It's insane.
No, there's nothing wrong with it. There's no one person. It's a bunch of people back there checking, but they do have to do a really good job. They have to actually get there and make sure they're not giving a gun to a criminal because end of the day, we don't want guns in the hands of criminals, especially with inflation and everything the way it is. People with guns are going to be tempted to use guns coming soon. So we can't do that. Next thing, this idea that there should be no background check and everybody should have guns and everything makes no sense to me because the same people that are saying that are the same people that are saying, oh, yeah, haha, women shouldn't be able to vote. Ha 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 ha. Ha. So you want to take rights away from some people and then you want to give rights to everybody. No, that makes no sense. No, we shouldn't be selling millions of guns per week. I don't think half the people I think there needs to be an IQ test before you can get a gun. I think we need to see if you even have anything worth defending because let's be real, if you ain't got nothing at all, I don't even know if we're going to say your life is worth defending. No hard feelings, hot take here, but I'm pro choice on grown people, to be clear on that one. So no, I think the Knicks background check should take a longer while. I think you should at least have to wait 2 weeks before you get the firearm so that if you were thinking of breaking into something, maybe you'll think your way out of that in 2 weeks. If you're thinking of taking your life, maybe at that point you will think against it within 2 weeks. But no, I have no problem with this at all. I think that's fine.
Well, let's be clear. We should repeal the 19th and end the suffrage. Now, that aside, what there's no point to these background checks, right? Like, for example, I already own several of every category of whatever that gun store would sell me. So why can't I just walk in there with a sample and show them, it's like, look, here's my verification. I already own the thing that I'm about to pick up from you. So if I was going to do something illicit, it would already have been done, and it doesn't matter whether you give me this other one or not. That should be the only verification needed. And if it's your first time purchasing something and you don't already have something, then okay, for now you can do one background check. But once they have you in the system, it should be instant, right? They see your name, your social security number, and that you're buying something fun, and they're just like, yeah, that guy is rubber stamped. Go right ahead.
Okay. I mean, I think if that's the way you position it, then we do a really intrusive, a really deep background check for the new gun owners. But if they've already given you a gun, you already have a gun at home, you should be able to buy another one. I mean,
It is.
sure, I don't see the problem with that.
It is really deep and intrusive. I mean, I haven't made a sound farting ever since my first background check.